Hello everybody, it's Josie here. I am back with a thrift secondhand charity shop book haul. So as I've said many times, I love thrifting or going to secondhand stores, finding stuff secondhand, finding stuff in charity shops because A, I think it's great for the environment, B, it's a fun thing to do, is hunt around and find things rather than specifically go and buy them, and then sort of it's always cool when you have something in your mind and you find exactly what you're looking for. And I do that with clothing, with fashion, and I do that with books. So actually on the clothing fashion topic, I am in the process of starting a new channel, and I'll do another video with some more details and kind of almost an introductory video. But that channel is going to focus very much on clothing and style, and specifically thrifted, vintage secondhand style, and a lot to do with kind of pop culture in the 90s. But yeah, it's going to focus on thrifted. So what I'm wearing today, the Beetlejuice one, this is new, so I'm kind of mixing old and new, but this gorgeous shirt is a secondhand shirt that I bought, and it's silk. It's a men's shirt. It's very big and oversized, but I kind of love it as like a jacket over it. And then this cute little necklace, sunflower necklace. This is from the charity shop, and then this I actually made myself. So these earrings I made myself. So I'm kind of a mixture of new and old today. So anyway, enough about the clothes. And like I said, there will be another video. Let's do books. So I have been trying to film while I'm going thrifting. It can be a bit difficult because they don't like it. So I'm trying to kind of surreptitiously, on the sly, look like I'm looking at my phone and filming. So I'll insert a few clips. They're not the best clips of me filming. I'll try and do a better kind of where I'm actually talking and sort of do a better vlog. But I think I'll insert a few clips here, so you can kind of see a bit of the books and a bit of the charity shops that I have a look in. So this is the first charity shop. Nothing really caught my fancy. Bits and pieces. Not that many queer books this outing, I have to say. You can see there's loads of books. Just yeah. Tangerine. This is really good. Read it. It's queer as well. Again, loads. I bought this next book. A manifesto on how to be interesting. That's a good one. I'll talk about it later. Not queer though. This one is good. They had Sadie Smith. The Corset, that on a top there as well. The Corset looks good, but unfortunately not queer. Great cover though. And then also the Witchfinder's Sister. This one's a good one. I liked it. And then I thought I'd show some of the clothes. There's lots and lots of clothes. Look at all of them. Color coordinated. So to the books. So some of them, you'll probably see a couple in that video. I think the Frannie Langdon book was in that video. I have to do several trips. So obviously, I mainly look for queer books, which are quite hard to find in charity shops. So I do have a couple that aren't queer, and then the other 4 are. So that's not bad out of 7 books. But these first 2 I wanted to read. I'm not going to review them on my channel. I've actually read these 2 already. I'm not going to necessarily, I can talk a bit about them here, but I'm not going to really review them because it's not kind of what I do on this channel. But the 2 books that I'm talking about is Paulo Coelho. I'm not saying that out. Hello. Oh, I murdered that. Is Veronica Decides to Die. I've read The Alchemist. I've read, is it The Witch of Portobello? That one's fantastic. And then this one, Veronica Decides to Die. I've seen it around actually for a number of years, and it's one that I've kind of wanted to read because I found the idea interesting. So we've got Veronica, who's the main character, and she decides to commit suicide, but it doesn't really go to plan, and she ends up in essentially in a mental institution. This is set in Eastern Europe, and it's kind of that journey of she's decided to die, but she's not quite succeeded, and then they tell her that actually she kind of half succeeded because she damaged her heart, so she will die, like in a week or so. And it's really interesting. It's her kind of her own head, what she's thinking, how she's thinking about her life, and then some of the other patients and the doctors she meets. It's very short, but it is actually a really kind of impactful, emotional read. So this is really good. So the next one is, so you can still see the tag, this was 50p at the YMCA. So this is the manifesto of how to be interesting by Holly Bourne. And again, this is not queer, but this I wanted to read, it just made me laugh. So because I'm getting ready for kind of New Year's, or we're already actually now in the new year, but when I was thrifting this, I was kind of thinking about what I was doing, the New Year's resolutions, what I kind of wanted to do. And I love the idea of writing a manifesto of how to be interesting. And this book made me laugh. It did have some questionable, dubious things in it, I will say that. this is great sprayed edges as well, but it made me laugh so much. So you've got this main character, I forget what her name is, Bree, yeah. And Bree is kind of seen as a loser at her school, and she's like, right, I'm gonna make myself interesting. And she starts writing this blog, and she does all these things, and she has all these experiences, because the idea is that certain experiences make you interesting. And I mean, the list is kind of interesting in itself. It's basically I'm trying to remember what it was. It was Be Beautiful, I think, is the first one. So she's got this kind of list that she's written about what she needs to do. So she loves lists. So here she's got one of reasons why I shouldn't be so bloody miserable all the time, reasons to be bloody miserable. But anyway, so she comes up with this kind of manifesto, this list of things like she does a makeover. So she kind of goes from nobody seeing her to all beautiful girl and all of these things. And like I said, there are some questionable choices in here. I do think it's very good and very poignant and very hard-hitting, and actually an interesting book for teenagers. I just kind of found it fun as well, so I really enjoyed this. But like I said, this isn't queer, so I won't be talking more about this on my channel. Then the next one, and I'm going to insert a clip of me finding this in the charity shop because I was so excited. Right, so I was really excited when I found this book. So The Confessions of Frannie Langdon, you can see it was a whole £2. First of all, how gorgeous is this cover? This kind of embroidery cover, and then look at the inside. It's really, really, really pretty. I love a shiny, pretty cover. So the reason I was really excited was because I'd seen this book and I wanted to read it. So this one is queer. So the main character, Frannie Langdon, she is mixed race, and she's raised, I think it's in Jamaica, on a kind of on a farm plantation kind of settlement in Jamaica, and then she is kind of gifted by her master, and I say this because the book is by a POC author, its own voices for that, and she's gifted, and it's in 1826. So to someone in Britain, in the UK, in London, and she meets the mistress of the house, and she basically falls in love with the mistress of the house. But when this book starts, Frannie is she's been arrested and she's in jail for killing the master and the mistress of the house. And she's basically telling her story, so she's writing her story from jail. This is one that I've been dying to read. It's supposed to be very impactful, it's supposed to be very interesting, very hard, obviously, with the subject matter in terms of, racism and the era, just the era itself, being a woman of mixed race in that era. But I was so excited when I found this. I couldn't believe I found this for £2. Really, really excited. Then the next one I was really excited about is this one over here. Oh God, this is so shiny. This is Secrets and Sapphires by Layla Rashid. Now, can you see that cover? I loved the cover, and then I sort of read it, and it says England 1912, and it's about a housekeeper's daughter. Sorry, I'm reading with the back of this because I've literally just purchased this. Rose Cliff, and then she's got, she looks up to Ava Adderley, who is her young mistress at Somerton Court. So, you've got the maid and the mistress kind of thing again, so it's a bit like Frannie Langdon. And from what I can read here, it talks about ruthless ambition and forbidden attraction. So I'm guessing by the cover, the fact that it's a hotkey book, and I'm hoping that these two ladies are going to be together. So I'm hoping this is a Frannie Langdon style book, only probably more kind of teeny fun. So yeah, I was really excited by that. And then the other two books, so this one I got secondhand online, so I didn't actually get this one in a charity shop. And this is The Disenchantments by Nina LaCour. This is the last Nina LaCour book that I need to read. I've read all other Nina LaCour books. I adore their books. So yeah, this one, and then I'm going to do a whole video on Nina LaCour. And then this one is The High Cost of Living by Marge Piercy. This book, you can see it's very old, but this just sounds incredible. So this is about the main character, oh God, what is her name? Leslie, okay. And Leslie is a karate champion. She's a feminist. So a follower of the discipline of karate, a committed lesbian, feminist. She's in possession of herself and her body, but professionally she's dependent on her protege, George, a status-seeking academic and remorseless womanizer. So it's kind of, it's this sort of, I think like almost a war between the sexes sort of thing. Plus she is a lesbian. Plus she's a karate lesbian, which I knew one of not that long ago. And yeah, this just sounds like it's going to be really interesting, feminist as fuck, queer as fuck, and really, really good. So I'm really excited. If this is good, I'm going to read some more of her books because some of them are supposed to be really good. And I think she's got some sci-fi stuff out that's supposed to be really good. So yeah. So that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know what you've hauled from charity shops. And I will speak to you all again very soon. Bye-bye.